Okay, let's see. I think I got it. Orientation. Do you see orientations? Because it's not letting me do anything without the orientation. One second.
Lighting.
Lighting. Orientation seems to be locked. Rotate device back. Oops.
Okay, now I think it's going to work.
We are live though.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this green screen stuff?
So let's just do this. Yeah,
Mm,
now we
good, good,
got
good.
this. And then we do done.
All
We
right.
do done here.
And then, what is this? Let me see. Retouch. No, I don't care for all that.
Create highlight. कुछ नहीं
Okay.
करने की जरूरत
Can you now check?
Yeah, yeah. So now let's go. Yeah, it's live.
Is it?
Yeah.
But if I change it to like this,
So this is what I'm seeing.
oops. Okay. I'm just gonna try to see if I can leave it like this. Okay. Or I'll just hold it.
No,
hold
no.
and talk.
I can also hold.
No, no.
ये देखो देखो. I can also. So you go. You
Because
go.
you have to be close to this, right? So
Yeah, yeah. I'll be here.
grab a chair.
So let me.
Here, grab a chair. Sit here. Sit here.
अभी देखो. Sit. You have to sit because I can see what others can see. And yeah.
We have time for like another 5 minutes. Should we try to change the rotation? Do you want to like try to change it? Because we have time.
Yeah, we have a lot of time. So you want to
I
look.
want it to be, what is this? Vertical. No,
Yeah.
horizontal. Horizontal. Landscape it. Carolyn, thank you for staying in touch. Yeah, you went through some stuff, didn't you? Yeah.
I was happy to hear that you were good.
Yes, yes.
It's a lot of opportunity to grow.
I can completely. Yeah. Now I'm looking at you, and it's you. Yeah, you can start. I can completely. Yeah. Now I'm looking at you, and it's you. Yeah, you can start. This is how you're looking on live stream, which is fine. Which is fine. Now I can move.
Are you not able to change the orientation? It's just being silly.
That's okay. I'm not sure how the sound will be.
It'll be fine.
The
Because
sound
we're
will
so
be.
close to it, right? Yeah, can you change it, please? Oh,
Thank you.
I love that.
you see? The power of community? You see that? That's what it is.
Yeah, and then you have to make sure it faces her.
I mean, I have no words right now. Yeah, we made it happen.
Yeah, we
Thank
made
you,
it
Hannah.
happen.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, it's facing you.
It takes a village.
It does. Everything eventually works out, anyways.
Right on time.
I'm right on time.
Yeah, I'll
You are.
Sure. How is my voice? Is it loud and clear? Is it too loud? Oh, a little bit louder. Okay.
about the background noise of the.
Is this better? That's
really
perfect. So what are you guys doing this Memorial weekend?
It's not what we're doing. What we did, we just spent 5 days in the redwoods camping.
You went camping after all that?
Oh, especially
Well,
after all that.
that was behind her though, so that was celebration.
You know, when your health returns after you have low energy, it just is like, I am alive, and it's like I've got energy, and I just go.
I
And,
know, it's such a gift, isn't it?
it is such a gift. I just have so much appreciation. And in the midst of not feeling well, it wasn't that I was horribly sick. It was just uncomfortable and no energy. And just wasn't myself. And
Yeah.
She had a kidney stone about 6 weeks ago. But the after effect is that they put a stent, like a tube inside but not a heart, but for your tube.
Yeah.
Between your kidney and your.
Yeah.
So it has to stay there for 4 or 5 weeks. And the whole time it's just, and they say it's not going to be very comfortable, and it wasn't. But then when it's removed, it's like, it's her, but it's like, and it isn't like it's a bad thing, it's medical and it belongs to, and you feel like there's nothing wrong, but feeling like good.
And I remember in the middle of it, thinking, in a few weeks, I'm going to do this. I feel so fabulous, and I feel so grateful, and it's just like, just even saying the words I'm alive.
Yes.
So that's the upside. Gratitude.
The gratitude, right?
Yes.
But I just love being immersed in the redwoods. Linda, I guess, is going up there for going up to.
Yeah.
They're so healing. The redwoods have very healing energy about them.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my God.
They're just.
There was this one area that we went into. We had one friend that camps with us. And then we had two other friends that were good friends, but they stayed in it was like an Italian palazzo.
They were like in a big B&B, but the room they were like a Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
You think you're in Italy.
And so we had one evening we went back to their house and we played games at their place. And then another evening we had dinner at their hotel. But they have beautiful grounds there. And the grounds, there's very old growth redwoods up there. So we've got these great big huge stumps and then these mature trees that are coming up right around it. It's a grow their babies. When the mother trees are going to die, then they put out a burl, or else they'll put out big sprouts that go around, so you get these citrus and things. And one of them, I walked, it's very dense around it, it's old, but I walked in the middle of it, and it was just like, my heart just went, it's so palpable, the energy there. And it's also very, when you're in the redwood forest, there are not a lot of birds and animals, it's very, very quiet.
Very silent.
Not even wind. If it's a windy day, the wind's up high.
Yeah.
Down where you are, it's so sheltered.
very silent.
The forests are dense, and the wind's all banging off the trees.
I love the stillness in those places, yeah. And the redwoods are known to live hundreds of years.
Yes.
So they have all this wisdom, and the divinity is just emanating from them, and the silence. It's a profound experience. I'm glad you guys went through that.
And the more I learn about trees, just even in the last 20 years, we've learned more about how they communicate with each other. And
the trees?
Oh, yeah, they do.
They look like we look like we're rivers. But down below, the roots are all, particularly with redwoods, they're all interconnected.
They actually, in the redwood forest, they'll actually identify that tree is sick, and these trees will send nutrients through the roots and literally touch it to that other tree and try to make that tree healthy. And we don't even do that as
They do.
It's amazing stuff.
That nature is.
It's a matrix.
That's the whole point. We are also connected. And humans, we think we are separate, but we're not. We're all connected to nature and each other.
I keep thinking about how we're like the trees. We're above ground, but our roots go deep, and our connections go deep. And
Now you're talking about we're so connected with Yosemite.
yes,
My son was like 6 months the first time he went. We have this picture with the waterfall, Yosemite Fall. Since he grew up, he's taller than me. We select the picture, and my So I said, I want to go there with my husband. Said, okay, we're going to go on a day trip. They did a day trip on Wednesday. They went and they came back at
Well, and I've
nighttime.
done that more than once.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have to go, and we just
yes,
say, okay, tomorrow we're getting up early, we're
yeah,
going to go for the day, then come back.
yeah. Oh, you guys do that too?
Oh, God.
We do
It's work.
well like on
If I
9/11.
have an addiction, it's Yosemite. It's not alcohol, it's not drugs, it's Yosemite.
Okay,
This is a good addiction.
okay. So we're not alone.
It brings me
No,
back.
but not alone.
Yeah.
The first time we had our grandson was with us, and it was in the winter time, and he was in the bathtub because he wasn't walking yet.
Yeah.
And we saw a full moon, and then went, and then after that he would go, the moon, and he still to this day just swoons when
Yeah.
he sees the moon.
And I think he wrote a poem when he was in elementary school for the teacher
Yes.
about Yosemite because he's been going, more often, and I think he showed me that.
Our grandson's 10 now. And last year, the last time they went to Yosemite, he said, I don't know why Mom spends all that money on going to Yosemite.
No kidding, that's not
I mean, Disneyland, which he goes to Disneyland when he knows that Yosemite is my favorite place on earth. And that's where he it's really special. But there's also redwood parks. I've gone to this park before, but I haven't accessed it from the Moraga area. And it's Redwood Regional Park. They have some wonderful hikes that are right along the water.
It's a little chilly, is it?
Yeah, it's really.
Are you going to be cold?
Yeah.
Oh no! Come sit next to her and share the blanket.
Okay. I
That's-
was going to wear a jacket, but I've been stubborn. How's that?
There you go. You get to share
I've been
now.
a bad girl.
That's perfect. Sisters.
I think it was into it.
So good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining today, and thank you for folks who are online as well. It's a beautiful day, the Memorial Weekend, a little windy here. Not that I'm a weather person, giving Weather Channel, but yes, but it's still lovely, and it's so nice to see all of you. Thank you, Sangeeta, and thank you, Yan, for helping me with these technical difficulties.
I didn't do much. She's the magic
No,
girl.
actually, you actually, you were sitting with it. You decided to just hold my phone and sit with it. So, thank you guys. Like you said, Carolyn, it takes a village, right? We're all a community. We're in this together. So, I want to talk a little bit about, have you noticed in your life, sometimes you want to change and it's really hard to do that. You do it with some discipline and willpower and you go all the way and then you revert back. Change is hard. We know that by now. And it's not a discipline problem. It is not a willpower problem. It is not a you problem or a me problem. It is the location where you're trying to bring about the change. Let me elaborate. So last week we were talking about different approaches to meditation. I think you were there, right? Different approaches to meditation. There is the foundational practice, which is our breath work. Is my voice clear? Is this
Yes.
loud enough?
Yes.
Okay. We talked about, how to observe your breath. That is a foundational practice. Body scan. And then we also talked about guided meditations and why they are so powerful. So today I want to just double click on guided meditations and how it really works. What's the formula behind it? Because if you know what you're doing and how you do it, then, it's going to become that much more impactful for you when you do a guided meditation in your home, for example. So let's double click on how does a guided meditation really work, okay? So neuroscience has established this fact for all of us that 95% of our lives are run on autopilot. 95%. Autopilot, which is a default programming. You're running programs which are beneath your awareness. Okay? And only 5% you're consciously aware of in your life. So think about it, 95% autopilot behavior, autopilot programs, and 5% you're aware of it. So what we all do, we try to change the 95% with the 5% consciously. And that is why it's like you're against a wall. That is why it's so hard. It's not your problem. So stop blaming yourself, first of all. It's a biological, it's a mental, it's a psychological, not a problem, but the way to work it. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And that's why guided meditations are important. So these programs, this autopilot that I'm talking about, think of it like an old code. You know, these codes were written. Oh, look at all these squirrels. I'm like a dog, you know. Squirrel, wait, squirrel. Anyway. Yeah, they're busy gathering all the acorns, I think.
They're probably nesting.
Oh, they're
I think
nesting.
this time of year there might be procreating babies.
Yeah,
All right. Romance is in the air. So this old code was probably written in you in the first 7 years of your age. That is a remarkable time in your childhood when you are very suggestible, when you don't question what is told to you. You don't have your critical thinking up yet. It's not formed. So you absorb from the environment, from your community, from your family, and most of the time also you absorb things out of context. And so you write these programs. When I say out of context, I want to give you an example. I remember as a child, I'll give my example, though there are so many examples on the internet. I remember as a child, I recall my parents sitting at the kitchen table, and my mother had this look on her face that she was a little worried about the finances in the house. And she said, you know, we need to create a budget where we're overspending. You know, a typical couple, young couple with young kids, you know, they talk about these issues. These are serious issues for them. And so my mother's like, we need to hold on to a budget. We're overspending. And my father looks at her and, you know, and I still remember, and he puts his hand on her head and he says, you know, you worry so much. It'll always work out for us, don't you know? Money's always going to flow in this house. Then it'll be more than enough. And he said that, and then my mother, of course, said, oh, you are, you know, in some la la land or whatever. But but for me, what stuck was, there'll always be more than enough. And to this day, it doesn't matter if I have enough or not. I just know I will always have enough. So it's a program that I took, and I have it as an impression in my subconscious mind. Nothing can change it. Even though I can look at my bank balance or whatever and it says something else, but something inside me says, no, there'll always be more than enough. And it is so. So that is how your programs are written. They're also written when you keep experiencing or recycling the same thought. Things people said to you, things that happened to you, repetition. So that is how this programming works. Now, some of the programming is beautiful. You need that. You don't have to think. I don't have to think when I'm talking to you. I'm not creating the sentence, the grammar, the language. It's a program. I'm running a program of the English language, plain and simple. And so I don't have to think and craft word by word. It's a program. When I'm walking, a program. When I wake up in the morning, the same side of the bed, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, it's a program. Work, program. Everything we run programs. It's an efficient way. But the problem is some of the programs don't really serve us. They don't work. So no matter how much you try by saying some affirmations, by positive thinking, these programs are stronger than your conscious trying to change, so they don't change. You go back to the programs. And these programs are in your subconscious mind because you don't have to think them. So if you were to change something inside you, you have to go back, you have to go to the subconscious programming where these all are written, so to speak, where all of these impressions are. And we know now how it happens. So usually our brain is in beta consciousness, okay? This is the beta consciousness is you're listening to me, you're probably thinking something else also, but you're aware. Your analysis is up, your critical thinking, everything is up. You're in beta awareness. This is not when you can rewrite or overwrite a program because your mind you will come in the way, so to speak. You will question it. You'll say, oh, it's not possible. You're not suggestible enough. So the brainwave has to come down to alpha and a theta brainwave. That is when you induce self-hypnosis, so to speak. You become more suggestible. When you're more suggestible, in a self-hypnotic stage, your subconscious mind cracks open. And that is when, if you put a thought inside at that point, and you keep repeating that thought in a very focused, concentrated way, not you have the thought and then you think about groceries and then you think of, not scattered, focused, concentrated repetition of that thought over and over and over again. And here's another thing most people miss. You need to have this thought along with a feeling. Because thoughts have an electrical charge to them, but the emotions are your magnetic charge. So when you think of a thought, and when you create a feeling along with it, a thought of your abundance, of your healing, how would you feel when you're whole and healed? Free, liberated, grateful. So you visualize all those feelings. So thinking and feeling and thinking and feeling. And what happens is so profound. Another principle of neuroscience, which is neurons that fire together, they wire together. Neurons that fire together, wire together. When you think of this thought, and then you associate a feeling with it, and then again you do that, you are repeating that pattern. And these neurons are firing stronger. The signal becomes stronger. And when you keep doing it, it starts to wire together. And when it wires together, it becomes hardwired. And when it becomes hardwired, it becomes a program. It's very neuroscientific, very logical. There's a lot of work that happens in a guided meditation. You understand? And so when you associate it with a feeling, it's also electromagnetic. And that's how you write new programs or overwrite and do away with the old ones. Guided meditation works exactly in this formula. So first, you go inward, okay? You focus on your breath. You regulate your body, your nervous system. You're ready to do the deep work. You're going inward, you're going into stillness. And with trance music, guidance, all of that, you're going inwards. Now you are becoming more suggestible. Your beta brainwave is going down and slowing down to an alpha or a theta brainwave. All of this actually happens, guys. You can look it up. And so now you're more suggestible. You've induced self-hypnosis, if you will. And now when the guidance focuses on one thought, say your healing, your abundance, your infinite possibilities in your life, and it keeps a concentrated focus on that thought over and over again, guess what your brain is doing? It's creating an impression, firing and wiring, firing and wiring. And then you bring up a feeling, you visualize, how would it feel to feel whole and complete and healed? For example, and you feel grateful. You visualize all those feelings. You're mentally rehearsing it. And that's how you create your new program. So So that is how powerful a guided meditation can be. Now, if you do it once, it's good, but do it a few times. Do it for a month and see the change that happens. See, a lot of people are looking for instant gratification. I did it a few times, it didn't work. How focused were you? How much trust do you have in the process? How far are you willing to go? Because it's sacred work at the end of the day. It's not going to give you just by you giving your 50%. You have to throw your 100% to get the outcome. So what happens usually with all of us is we look to change at the downstream. This is a river of change, okay? The river of change is here. Downstream is where we are trying to change, where it's too late. If you want to change anything in your life, you have to go upstream at your thoughts level, at the level of the way you think, the quality of your thoughts, the quantity of your thoughts. So if I were to give you an equation to a flow kind of a chart to make it really simple so it registers in your brain, thoughts, repeated feelings together. Thoughts become feelings, feelings become thoughts. Why do I say that? Sometimes if you feel a hollow in your gut, immediately, you have a thought about anxiety. They're connecting. It's a mind-body game. If you feel something, you have a correlated thought as well. So thinking and feeling and thinking, repeating it becomes a belief. It becomes a belief. A belief is a program. And that becomes your personality. So your personality is a set of programs, set of your beliefs. What do you think about yourself, the world, people around you? That is your personality. And your personality creates your personal reality. So if you want to change your reality, which is at the downstream, you have to go upstream. You have to change the quality of your thoughts, the quality of your programs that are running you. So meditation is such a beautiful way to investigate how you think, because it forces you to not be distracted, and then the mind starts churning these thoughts, right? And so when you do those foundational practices like breath work and body scan, you're forced to examine your thoughts. Of course, as soon as you think too much, you bring it back to your breath. That's also okay. That's how it works. But also it forces you to examine the quality and quantity of your thoughts. And so when you recognize that I think in a toxic way, some of the things that are not worthy, or they're not serving me, for example, you can do a guided meditation to change this whole thing. So in my coaching, this is what I do. I actually bring about a change by overwriting a subconscious program. That's what I do. Anyway, so today we're going to do a guided meditation on healing. And it's wonderful you're here too. You're all healed and beautiful, but it's a good reminder. So we're going to do a guided meditation on healing. Healing could be of any kind. It could be mental stresses, a lot of mental thoughts that don't serve you. It could be physical discomfort, pain in the body, or just generally asking for healing in your body, wherever the problems may exist. Just a healed, beautiful, vibrant, vital body. Sounds good? Okay. Now, everything is up in the air. I don't know how the music is going to work.
We'll give you a review after we'll see
No,
this.
Yeah.
everything is beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Everything
How's
will work
that?
out fine.
Perfect.
You think that?
Yes. All right. So now I'm going to start the music
Okay.
and go with it. the music too loud?
You can make it louder.
Oh, you need it loud. Let's sit up. Spine straight. Close your eyes. So we're going to do some sacred work today. We will bring change in our thinking, in our feeling, in our life. Take a deep breath in and let go. Another breath and let go. Let everything go. One more time. A deep breath and release. Let the body relax. Just relax. Soften your face, your jaw, of your head. Imagine the space inside your head. The space inside your head. The space inside your throat. Inside your chest. Stay focused. Inside your belly. You are more space than matter. Mostly space, intelligent, alive, vibrant. Drop into the space in your body. Stay there. The space in your pelvis. In your thighs. Your legs. Your ankles. Your feet. The soles of your feet. The space inside your body. Stay there. Gently becoming aware of the intelligence that runs through you, your body, beating your heart, growing your cells, regulating your body. Things that you never consciously control. An intelligence that runs through you, vibrant, alive, source energy. Stay there. Rest here with source energy. creating. Source is what you're made of. Sense it. Stay connected to it. Source. Source energy. It's not separate from you. It is what you're made of. This invisible intelligence. Feel it. Feel it now. Stay here. Sense it. Feel it. This intelligence knows how to heal you. Your job is to surrender and let it in. Stay with it. Moving your awareness into your body again. Scanning your body slowly. Starting with the crown of your head. Through the face. The throat. The chest, your heart, this healing energy moving through you. Again, from your crown to your face, your throat, your chest, your heart, all the organs, one by one. Stay with it. Moving to your belly. Your lower back. Healing energy pouring down into every cell, every tissue, every organ. Stay here. Stay with it. Sense it. Feel it. Stay here. Source energy. Source. Healing you. Loving you. Source. Stay with it. Now ask your body, where are you carrying tension, discomfort, pain? Let it reveal it to you. Or some mental stress, anything. Old stories that don't serve you. Where are they located in your body? And when you find it, place your awareness there. Place your awareness in those places like a soothing touch. Gently, intentionally, and with love. No fear, no resistance, just presence. Breathe into that space. With awareness. Commanding it to heal. Stay here. Stay present. Now, what does it feel like to be whole, to be fully healed? How do you feel? To be well in your body, vibrant, alive, whole, complete, free. Visualize this feeling. Visualize it in your life. Find that feeling in your body. A joyous heart, happiness bubbling, freedom, vibrant, alive. Feel it. And don't give up. Stay here. Loving your life. Healing moving into your chest, in your face, at the crown of your head, in your heart, in your belly, your pelvis, your legs, your feet. Healing into every cell, every system, every organ, and your body receiving it right now, right now. Feel it. Sense it. this body move. Feel the lightness, the ease, the power. Stay here. Sense it and feel it. Staying present. Owning this health, this wholeness. This is home. This is who you are. Stay here. A grateful heart. Feeling grateful. Deeply grateful. Feeling grateful for a healed, vibrant you. Right now, this healing energy moving in your body, reorganizing the cells, order restored. Be grateful for that, deeply, genuinely. your loving heart. Overwhelming gratitude pouring into all your cells in your body, from your heart, in your body. Stay here. Stay with it. Feel it. Coming back to your breath with a grateful heart. Releasing all the old stories and writing new ones, new possibilities, a more healed and a more loving you, a grateful you. Deep breath in, healing, love, and gratitude. gratitude and releasing anything that did not serve you. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes to love, light, and letting go. Namaste. Okay, now your turn to talk. If you would like. You don't have to. I hope the music wasn't too loud or crazy. 'Cause, I couldn't manage it. I was trying to manage it from my phone. It was okay?
Because outside the environmental
Yeah,
noise is
yeah,
there,
yeah.
so I wanted to focus. So it's a good thing. But I don't find it very loud.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I hope the meditation, you found some value in it today. Right? Okay. I'm going to start with Carolyn today. Give us some wisdom.
Such a just always come out of meditations when we're sense of oneness. All is well with the world. And be together. I'm just very deeply connected to everyone and to nature and all the people that are in the park, enjoying their lives, and it's just a place to be, a place to start the day.
Thank you.
I used to think healing yourself was a parlor game. That people
that?
play,
Can't hear you.
and you see these people on television, these evangelists, and these people would get up and drop, and it just looked like a prop game. But the more I work with it, the more I work with really good healers and meditative processes like these, I not believe, I know for a fact that we heal ourselves, and we even heal others. And the Reiki works for the transmission of energy through us to others also. And it's not a maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's a knowledge that it is. And once you have that knowledge, then things like what we just did just reinforce or allow you to just drop through and scan your body and say, okay, I don't know where healing is needed, but I'm healing it. And that's what I liked about what we did today. It wasn't that I came here with a sore foot or a twisted knee. It's just that we went from top to bottom and bottom to top and all around, and I felt the whole time I'm just getting healthier and healthier, and then eventually stronger and stronger. I feel like I could climb that tree and chase the squirrels right now. By the way, that was an adult squirrel and a baby squirrel earlier. Yeah, you can see the size difference. So they've had their sex earlier. Now they got the babies to raise, and that was just so darling because the little one kept chasing the big one all over the place. But it's just a feeling. One of the things I'm going to share, and I'm not going to share it now, but as I learn more about it, I'm going to share in this group. There's a professor at the University of California, Berkeley, and there are others in other research institutions who have been studying happiness. So psychologists for a long time, and rightly so, have studied pathologies. Why are we sick? Why do we have this? What, even go back to Florida, what did our parents, the things you talked about, what's been embedded in this that we can unembed so we can move forward. But now the studying of why are some people happy? Why are some people whatever has really become a real methodological study. And but now this guy is named Keltner. He's a professor at UC Berkeley, among others in the world, has been studying awe. And that's an interesting one because he's done all this study and all this other stuff. He goes, "What is awe?" So he's got a book that I'm reading now. We saw a video with him, and it's just delightful. But I wish I had it with me because he's got a one sentence definition of awe. You can imagine how long it took him to define it. You can feel it, but you can't define it. But the bottom line of it has to do with things that happen that connect us to the whole, or that allow us to realize we are in the whole. Is what we're talking about. We're sitting down all of this morning, and I thought that was really interesting. So as I finish it all off, I'll give you guys a little report in a week or two. But it's an interesting thing to be looking at and looking at in depth like that. Real studies with real people and trying to find out what is and what isn't. And what's promising in the book is that I'm not going to just talk about it scientifically. I'm going to tell you how to get it or how to get more of it. I go, oh, I'm ready.
Yeah. Thank you. We'd love to hear it.
I second the thought. When I came in, I'm happy, and so when you said we have to heal, I was wondering what's there to heal when, at least now I feel I'm happy. But then when we went to do the meditation, I just realized as and when we were breathing in, it's an acceptance, and it's an acceptance of who I am and how I can love myself with all my strength and my limitation. And that is the part we have to do. I do want to touch upon your, when you started the conversation saying, we all generally go into the autopilot mode and we are in the downstream where we are 5% aware and now we want to change and now we have to do 95% of the uphill of the change. And the reason why we focus on the change and we give 100% to that and we stay, say, 2 months, 3 months, and then we go back, and I've done that so many times, I can always vouch to that, is because that 95%, when we are giving our 2 months to it, we actually have gone only 65% of the 95%. But we are expecting, why aren't the world not being, the gratitude is not there, the reward is not there, and we have changed. But what's the point in changing if there is no reward at the end of the day? Because we have only done within those few months or, multiple months go by, that certain percentage. And by the way, there will be no, it's just a carrot in front of your nose. There will be no rewarding. The reward is that the fact that you're changing and you're focusing on your change, and the moment you breathe in and the last breath you take, end of the day, that is the journey. And this is the journey. This connects to your last week when you said the part 1 and part 2 of a life. Before our life, why did we even enter this life? And looking at life as a whole. So what are we trying to achieve in this life before we get here? So they're all connected, and thank you, Barkha, once again for everything coming together. And while I was realizing what's there to heal, I feel so good doing this meditation.
Very good. Thank you. Beautiful.
Wow, I feel so great. You're talking about the healing part, and like yesterday, like simple thing. I was thinking about myself. I go back and oh wait, I did this part of my life. I'm so grateful. And then I do another thing during the day. I'm so grateful, and I'm trying to feel myself to be happy what I have at this moment. That was like yesterday. And now you're talking about the healing. I'm processing while I'm doing this meditation every minute. If I get out of this meditation, what I'm going to do, what's my purpose? And that's the great thing. And you have to feel that inside is you. I mean, it's not other people. I mean, the reflection. And I get that reflection from other people because I'm feeling good, other people feeling good, and they're happy. And sometimes they tell me, it's like, you give me the energy. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And I feel so good about myself. Thank you. Um, I will just say, yeah, that I've been feeling very lonely lately and kind of isolated. And so coming to group meditation.
Bring it
Oh,
closer.
sorry. Coming to group meditation, I definitely feel the oneness um, and kind of the reconnection just with people and with life. Yeah, so thank you.
I just wanted to reflect back on the conversation we were having before we began our meditation. And, several of us were sharing our experiences of being in Yosemite with little ones, with babies, and I just felt like what a wonderful gift we have given our children and our grandchildren to be in places like Yosemite before they can speak, and to have it's like awe and wonder when you see a young child, who isn't walking or talking, and our grandson looks up at the moon and he just goes, and that's who we are as human beings. We are programmed for awe and wonder and beauty and love. But what we were also talking about is how reciprocal it is. That I know one of the blessings that my mother gave me was she always reflected back to me that I was joy, I was sunshine. You're sunshine. You just make people happy, and I just delight in being sunshine. And and I also noticed that I'm focusing more on. I heard someone say, do your eyes light up when your child comes in the room? And I thought back, and yes, they do light up, but not all the time. Particularly when my daughter was a teenager, or when she's going through troubles. The phone call comes, and there's a feeling of dread instead of delight. And so I consciously choose delight, and I'll be aware of what it is, and then shift. But also in the womb, there's so much exchange between the fetus and the mother. Their blood, everything is just flowing back and forth, developing antibodies. And if the mother has an illness, the child can also develop an antibiotic that will heal her. And the mother does the same. And so we do that as we help each other emotionally. And we co-regulate our feelings with one another. So if we're in the company of people who are complaining and talking about everything that's going wrong, that will lower our vibration. And if we're around people who, when they have those kinds of thoughts, speak of the lessons that they've learned from their challenges. And we lift each other's spirits up. I just am always grateful for community because I believe that is where we heal and healing. Very grateful for today's session. Barkha, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. So
Just
just
say bye to the folks.
no, 1 second. I
Oh,
just want to say something.
Sorry, no.
But thank you for remembering. Yeah,
can
yeah.
can
Let me
I
just bring it here. Yeah.
or we could have just done the reverse. I know how to do this. At least I think I do. And oh, anyways, never mind.
Okay. I got it.
You're not there.
Here, I got it.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, this is the power of a guided meditation, and your brain is a remarkable tool that you have to improve your life, the quality of your life. You just have to stay very focused in anything you do. And I want to add one more thing, which is, your life is a mirror principle. So that's what I was talking about. If you want to change anything in your life, So let's say you're looking at a reflection of you in the mirror. If you want to do your hair, you don't try to do your hair on that reflection, do you? You do it on you. So don't try to work with people and outside situations because it's not going to work. You change here, the change shows up there. If you change here, so it's a mirror principle. And the best way to change here is through these guided meditations. Pick up a guided practice, anything that you want to work in life, and you will see how this mirror principle works. It's the transformation. I love what you said, it's the journey. And something else you mentioned, which was really an aha for me.
Because when we change and when we go back, it's
Yeah.
only because of the 95% we've only done some part of the change, and we feel where is the
Right.
reward.
That's a good point. Like we want it done quickly, but transformation has a lag associated with it. And I think last week I was talking about, think of putting blue ink in a tank full of water, and you put a dropper every day, and the water stays the same, and then it becomes cloudy, and then after a month or so you see it's all blue. So there is a lag. That's how transformation works in the outside world. You don't see the change right away. You keep doing the work. You keep showing up keep showing up, and eventually you will see the transformation outside. So anyway, have a great weekend, you guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for coming here, inspiring me. And it's a two-way street here. So as much as I learn from you, I share my gifts with you as well. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we should say bye.
Alyssa, bye.
Barkha, these chairs need to go in the dark color now, please.
Oh yeah, they'll just put it outside. Yeah, yes, please. Thank you.
They're over there, too.
You don't have that dragon card that David has, right?
No, I don't.
This is something we have to steal from